And let's see if we have any PVA left over. Oh, we've got a few. We're going to have to make some more, though. Oh, nice, Wrangler. Quick question, should I get HSV for my carp reel or get gold 60 so I can use them when I get to copper? I'd go HSVs personally. I mean, I already thought that, and since I've been playing through Santiago, it's been so good having those HSVs. I've trolled Corey, Volkov, Archie with them. You obviously can fish for carp with them. They are so versatile and so inexpensive for how good they are. Copper will take care of itself is how I think about it. Now, not everybody would see it that way, and I'm not saying you're wrong if you go the other way, but that's what I like to do. Did I get Flonka his coffee? Yeah. Okay, so now we're fishing. I did not send you coffee. Who did I send it to? I sent it to Flonka 6. Oh, I sent it to too many sixes? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Goodness. You have an alt. You have an alt, my friend. Yeah, I mean, that's just what's been enjoyable for me, to be honest. But okay, so next what we're checking, I don't know if you all saw, you might not have been on, I don't even know if I talked about it in chat, but last night we threw the, we threw in our medium picker rod to Sura and then caught a 10 kilo silver carp just like that on citrus corn. No PVA needed, so that was perfect. That finished up all of the 8 challenges for Santiago. And so now we go, man, all these nice F1s and stuff. That's actually going to be a decent happy hour in terms of M-Dog over there. Yo, Carrot, greetings. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So we have finished that. So Santiago now has 3 days premium that we can activate. We've got this ultralight telescopic rod, which honestly will come in handy, right? And it's also just a very nice piece of gear. And we get a trophy there. So now we're starting 8 extra. We'll see how far we go. And the first thing we need to focus on is Belaya, it looks like. I would at least fish for 2. I would at least have 2 rods for me before I started carp fishing. That's just kind of been what I've typically gone with. Because if you only have 1 rod, I guess it depended on if there was just a really good bite rate of, let's say, Crucian gibble, roach, something else you could target and dodge the carp. I'm just not how often that's the case. You could use your other 2 rod slots for smaller fish, but... Okay, let me see the last post about someone catching... Alright, large one hook dung beetle, 9 kilo. Dung beetle does count, right? And they caught a 1 kilo eyed. It was over a kilo, obviously. And they did this, it looks like, on bottom. Oh, it can be on bottom. So wherever we go to fish, we should probably throw a couple in on bottom like they did. And then maybe we'll float with the other one. No clip, but max cast. It doesn't show where they are. Max cast at 72.59. Is that a good way to do this? I mean, we'll just see if we can get a bite rate with... So that means we want to use... Let's think about this. We're going to be using bottom rod. That's fine. We want to use Bolo, though, for our first slot. I do want to try something on float, and then we'll go carp rod with the dung beetle. What did I say they were sitting at? Just thought we'd try this for a minute. 72.59. So that's going to be down this way, actually, right? 72.59. All right, so let's go ahead and just aim straight east here. And we'll put this down here. We're going to hold the float. We're not going to worry about that too much. But this is what we want to do. Large one hook, dung beetle, and we'll just max cast it. Take this clip off. See where this lands, by the way. I think that might have landed on the other shore. Okay, it did. Okay, so let's try a 30 clip. I'm not showing any stream stuttering on my side, Dark Hue. Has it fixed itself, or you still seeing stuff? Yeah, I'll do that, Screeter. Hopefully that'll work. I just was going to throw these in just for the fun of it, too. Let's see where 30 drops at. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so this one... I actually kind of want to go with a much... Well, 19's fine. Alright, 30 meter on this one too. So we're testing fluorocarbon on one, and we've got carp braid on the other one. And then this one, this bolo rod only goes to 3.8 load capacity, so it's going to be an adventure. If we catch a big anything, it's going to be a real adventure, but we'll eventually get it in if it's a grayling. Is what I think. But we're going to do a large one hook and grasshopper. What depth did you use, Screeter? Do you remember? Houston says, anyone saw brown trout at Corey? Oh, man. Brown trout I caught over near the waterfall. Popper? Something top water maybe, or spiker or something. $1.80. So you were casting 2. All right, we'll hit 90 right in between, see how it goes. That's max cast. Can we get a little more weight on this? I guess if we did a heavier... No, thank you, sire. I haven't, but I'm still in the midst of challenges, so I'll probably wait and do that afterwards. But thank you for the reminder. There are several things I want to send back. All right, this one's a little heavier. Nope, that one actually was heavier. What's the test? 40 grams? We could get a lot heavier. Let's go look at the bolo floats. All right, sounds good, Wrangler. I'm trying to not let... I really want... What am I trying to say here, chat? I don't want to let myself feel pressure to... I've got enough pressure. We don't want to feel pressure to finish... finish these challenges on Santiago. This is just fun. The challenges just give us places to fish, try different things. We finished it on the main. That is really the most important thing for me. So we go 40 or we go 56. Let's see if these are worth it. Almost 70 silver. Yeah, there's so much time. That's right. There's so much time, and it just doesn't matter that much on Santiago. But it's fun to go back through them and try different things out and just be more relaxed about it. It's, you know, it's content, right? And at the same time, we can be fishing on M-Dog at Copper or even Norway, maybe. We could do a little trolling. Who knows? We'll figure out some fun stuff. All right, so theoretically, let's see if we can get to 25-meter clip here. A little heavier bolo. Oh, yeah. I don't know that we made it. Oh, shoot. I was actually supposed to leave it open because we've got that clip on there, but now we'll just have to watch. Oh, we definitely got to go buy some binoculars as well. Oh, nice, Yubica. I hope you have fun with it. Do you have any, like, rules for yourself or guidelines? Yo, Deriza. Tier 1 sub. That's 2 months. 2-month streak. Thank you so much, Deriza. I really appreciate that. Yo, no trouble at all, Flunka. Happy to see your happy to send your dead alt some coffee. Oh, man. Love it, Yubica. Maybe we should back off the large one hooks on the grasshopper. We could just put like, I don't know, 4 or 6 on there. Still get plenty big fish. All we need is what, 1.5 kilos? Yeah, I kind of feel like it shouldn't take that long to get a nibble going. Just go a little lower hook size, see what that does. And I think I will move it to exactly 1 meter depth. And we'll throw on an 8. Wait, you know what? Let's move the clip as well. We'll go to 20 clip. Trophy Gibble and a Gibble card. Ooh, nice, Tweeberk. That's awesome. All right, the clip is still on, so that'll be another clue for us if we're getting a nibble. Another nice F1. Keep them coming. Copper. Okay, so guys, tomorrow, I'm going to try to remember this. I believe that we will have a stream tomorrow afternoon, okay? And if that is the case, it's interesting that I don't have a leader on here. I think we can put leaders on now. Yeah, I've got them switched up a little bit. That is a grayling. Y'all think that's 1.5 kilos? So tomorrow's afternoon stream, my plan, oh my goodness, we're 0.5 kilo off, aren't we? My plan is to, what am I trying to say here? My plan is to stream tomorrow afternoon, probably starting around, if I had to guess, 3 o'clock Eastern time, but we'll see. That could certainly change. But what I want you to know is that sometime tomorrow afternoon when we stream, so like around this time tomorrow, maybe a little earlier, but around this time, we're going to do that giveaway. Okay? We're going to do that big giveaway. Thanks to the generosity of Oyo Chi-Chi, who sent a Sputnik Alpha Pro LP acid to go with a Sputnik Alpha Caster CF70 UL acid. This is a crazy cool acid trip ultralight setup, and we're going to give them away in one giveaway. Obviously we're not going to split those up, those go together, and anybody can enter the giveaway. No funny business, but whenever we do it, I'll just announce it sometime during the stream, and then we'll have a giveaway. So just as a heads up, if you're able to be here tomorrow, assuming that I can get a stream in, that's probably when we'll do it. Oh yeah, so generous. I'm so excited for somebody to get to use that that acid setup. All right, let me turn down my the volume on this, there's a Super Freak. The volume on this fancy rod pod holder, it's probably about to drive Mrs. M-Dog crazy. Alright, that's a little more quiet. Alright. So let's give it one more grayling. If it's another small one, then maybe what we'll do is start easing up, start increasing the hook size just by a little bit. But I think we found the depth and we found the clip, we found the hook size. We're now getting pretty quick nibbles on the graylings. So that's a good thing. I think we're at 20 meter clip, which is probably, you know, maybe we should think about moving the dung beetles to 20 meter clip. Maybe there's more fish activity around that distance instead of the 30. You were on large 4. Yeah, I'll start pushing in that direction. I'm on 8s now, and it's a couple of small ones. Well, the first one was actually pretty nice. I mean, a kilo is nothing to sneeze at. Unless you're allergic to it. All right, let's see. I think this one might be slightly small again, but let's see. I don't know. This might be close. Oh, the Bolo life. Not close. 1.2. So based on what we're seeing, when we finally hit that 1.5, if we hit that 1.5, it very well might be a runner. Didn't set any restrictions, just another account to keep myself busy. Yeah, there you go. It's fun. It's really fun. Sometimes on your main account, if you're going for something that's kind of slow, you know, it gives you something to do, something to just stay connected to the fishing while you wait. That's a good use for it. Ooh, another nice F1. Are the grayling at the bottom? What if we put grasshopper on the bottom feeder? Would that work? Or not as much? Alright, so if we can get this grayling on the line, we actually need it to be big enough to probably take off running. I still didn't try to see if we could put a leader on. Yeah, we can. That might help. Well, this is not an F1. Did we not hit that? That's a bummer. Alright, let's just go straight out here. We don't want to drift as far, maybe. We're getting a bite once it gets right in front of us, typically. Bottom will be chubs. Gotcha. I guess if we're using insects and still catch chub, as long as it's the right size, that could still work, right? Again, this is not big enough, I don't think. Leveling up that float fishing. 5? Wait, that's made of nylon. That doesn't make sense. That one doesn't make sense. Okay. Alright, this looks like a common carp, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Did we already get a bite? Or am I just missing it? Sorry, this common carp is like a little chunky. Let me just get this in real quick. 12.1 common carp. Although we need to focus. This is the time of day. This and in the morning is when these graylings could be a little bigger. Yo, what's up, Javon? Okay, let's start over here. Are we still at, yeah, we're at 4. And we're still at the right depth. Let's just go again. And I'll try to keep a better eye on it. I'm going to kind of naturally pull the slack out a little bit. So it doesn't take quite as long for us to get to it when it goes under. I feel like we're taking a little too long. I'm going to wait for it. I got a fish on it, copper, but let's wait for this bite. Hopefully we're going to get one here. Still early enough. Bottom light record of the week. Weird. Tying some flies. There you go. You been selling some flies or mostly using them yourself? Yeah, there we go. We got that one. Still seems a little too small, but I do think this one's a kilo again, right? Almost 955. All right. Let's grab these fish real quick. You're making orders? Gotcha. All right, right about here is where it sometimes goes under here. We get the grayling. Ignellis, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, this one drifted a little farther. Maybe we should recast. 50 packages to make this week. Seems like business is good then. Four days of work. Once we feel like it's a little late to be getting graylings, I'll switch these feeders to grasshoppers as well. See if we can get a chub. Although we might want to put one of them at a little shorter clip. Sometimes chubs are like right here near the shore. Okay, I see how it is. Wait, where'd you go? Come on. Yo, BM Shifty, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a very good stream. I appreciate the raid, though. Sorry, gotta be violent sometimes with these bolos. Glad to hear it, BM Shifty. Thanks again. Okay. Sounds good, Shifty. Thanks again. Enjoy your food and your break. Fisher tool? Yeah, I don't know what quick means, but I would prioritize it. It's a big deal when you can start making your own leaders. And that really goes for spin fishing or bottom fishing. Now, on float fishing, it's a little bit longer till you unlock the use of leaders, but it's not that long, so it ends up being helpful. It ends up being helpful on all of them. So where is my other... I see. Alright, for now I'm going to disassemble that, because that's going to get confusing. Let's go... Loop rig... or grasshopper. And I think this one I'm going to put it like a 10 meter clip. And I'm going to actually just cast it right over there. Keep it close. And then these will put it about 20. Maybe I'll go 20 and 15, something like that. Oh, did I not change it to grasshopper? I'll do that in a second. I don't know that we need large one, actually. Did I change the clip? Nope. Yeah, that's a good start. That is a good start, Wrangler. All right. Following your feeder series, the one you do actually. So I got 3 feeders, shovel, guess next is fisher tool. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's an interesting thing to think about. Like, when do I pursue the feeder tool? I mean, you only have to buy it one time, you know. So once you get it, if you sacrifice that silver at this point to get it, I think what's coming across my mind is, do you? There's a mirror carp on there. Do you prioritize that over, let's say, I'm taking PVA off this one, by the way. We're just going to keep PVA on the outside so we don't overfeed, but keep some feed in there. Do you prioritize it over leveling up your bait harvesting pretty aggressively? I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, do you already have pearl barley unlocked? I think that's like a question I would. Where are you in some of the other unlocks? But yeah, I don't think you're gonna regret getting that fairly early, so you can start making your own leaders, and it just really it'll benefit your bite rate. It'll give you a little more versatility, so you can start testing different things. Like, do you want a longer leader, up to 60 centimeters, so that you can catch higher quality fish, but risk a little worse auto hooking or whatever? Or do you want to, oh, there's even a chub order, or do you want to go with a shorter leash to have a better auto hooking, maybe catch more fish but not catch as good a fish, that kind of thing. Some of those trade-offs, just experimenting with different things. Alt albino barbel. Oh, nice, Wrangler. So is bear still like absolutely going off? Like, should Santiago, I mean, not Santiago, should M-Dog actually be at bear? I haven't caught a decent barbel on M-Dog yet. I didn't know bear was still going off. I thought that was a thing of the past. Is it that same spot? Let's see if people are posting about it, or I'll see what you say about it, Wrangler. You're getting Tench trophies, and oh, it looks like golden Tench are still coming out. This one's 55.32. Flip 17, that's the same thing, right? And what are they fishing with? Oh, that's like with mussels and honey dough. But maybe they didn't have PVA, or they're working on different stages of the challenges, it looks like, is why they're doing that. So some of this is because of stages. All right, let me see what you said, Wrangler. It's okay. 55.63 on mussel, corn, and cocoa. Theresa says, buy one, cry once, buy once, cry once. Any luck with brown trout at Corey? Yes, welcome to the stream. I caught my brown trout on a topwater popper over by the waterfall. Just sitting there casting it around. I tell you what's not in short supply at Corey right now is rainbow trout. Lots of rainbow trout. Probably better off at copper. Yeah, in the sense, probably for silver and XP. We'll finish the happy hour. But because I've not caught the either of the albinos, I might go to bear just for fun. Ah, gotcha, Carrot. That's good. Good. I need 3 more species on larva bait. Yikes. 5 or 6 black carp. There you go. Let's see. What time should we switch back to float? What time the grayling come out? We'll probably do it around 4. We've not had a single chub bite, have we? Maybe we'll get that grayling in the morning. I agree, Wrangler. Reminds you that flexibility is sometimes nice on that stuff. What's up, Ramathor? Yeah, you notice the best bite rate right now is the rod that doesn't have PVA on it. And I feel like once you have the area fed, you take PVA off one of those rods and that rod picks up in bite rate. Oh, interesting, Wrangler. Yes, Ramathor. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow afternoon, and I'm planning on doing the giveaway for the Acid Ultralight setup during tomorrow's stream, afternoon stream. Yo, what's up, Captain Salsa? How do you like your match rods, and which ones did you get? You know, the other thing we could do... Hey, you're finished with the event? Nice, Ramathor. That's awesome. The other thing we could do for fun, and maybe in that same spot, we could try to catch our first... Look how many are coming in on muscle now. Wait, what is this? This means this was on float. Those are just, I wonder if using something else is a better chance? I don't know. Everybody's fishing with the same thing. Model 1s. Oh, that's awesome. Model 1s are always good. I feel like no matter what kind of fishing you're talking about, those Model 1 rods are usually a pretty good option to consider. So what are we saying here? 35 minutes, we've had 31 fish. A decent amount of them have been F1s. Oh, true, Wrangler. That's quad corn. I didn't think about that. Of course, of course, of course. Yo, what's up, Cassavir? You love them already? That's awesome. All right, we're about an hour away from getting our back out. We'll leave 2 of them still in. Maybe we'll get a, you know, what am I trying to say? Maybe we'll get a early morning chub on one of the 2 feeders. I'm going to leave, for now at least, grasshopper on those. We might switch back to dung beetle on one or both once it gets a little bit into daytime. Chubs could still be active, but dung beetle might give us a few more options. I guess it's interesting. I could have stayed on dung beetle on one because really, when are eyed the most active? Eyed are pretty active at night. And we know that's what at least one person caught here was eyed. 5 night fishes. Oh, Cassavir. The end is in sight. You've still got some interesting ones left, let's say, but the end is in sight. Holy cow, that's a lot of silver for some grasshoppers. Yes, that's right. Wait, is it 1.2? I'm sitting here thinking 1.5 this whole time. That means that when we were at 1.03, we really weren't that far away. 14 more people until 5,000 followers. Is that right? No, I got you, Deriza. I'm tracking with you. As I said it, you know, as it came out of my mouth, my brain said, yeah, some people are not going to appreciate this the way I'm saying this. Or maybe they'll appreciate it too much. Hey, if you're trying to trophy your common carp at Copper, I'm beginning to think it's just a matter of time. And what are we using? Cream corn? Maybe you throw in a 16 size boilie and a little bit of corn. Might be yours. No way. Yo, what if we get it right here on this bottom feeder? What if we get it right here? I don't think that's quite... That was not the, it's not the chub we had in mind, chat. Not the chub we had in mind, actually. You were at 1.2? Alright, here we go. Have a good feeling. Got a good feeling here, chat. Yo, nice trophy bleak, Zuki. More than a feeling. More than a feeling. I think you're dreaming. Okay. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it on back. Oh, we could go to 1.2, by the way. We could try 1.2, see if that brings us the luck we need here. Another big common carp. I have a 60-minute liter debt for his total. Yes. Wait, is that right? It does not take into account your leader? You have to add your leader? Or does the game now take into account your leader? I can't remember. I feel like there was a change at some point, right? You've still never trophied a carpet copper. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's not... I feel like I haven't very often... There's been a couple times where trophy commons were definitely coming out, though. You add the leader. Okay. I always get confused on that. Game does take it into account. So can you say a little more, Screeter? Does that mean that if I want to be at 1 meter, I just put it 1 meter whether I'm using a leader or not, and it will be at 1 meter. Are we now... Oh, wait, I don't have a PVA on this one anymore. Let's get that out. Ooh, it finally went under, chat. Yeah, and you definitely... So it must take it into account because you... After the change, you can no longer go less than your leader size plus 18 or whatever, right? So it must be taking it into account now. I think that's how it works. Before it wasn't taking it into account, and then they fixed it. I don't know, chat. I'm not the biggest float fisherman, but I think that's the way I remember the sequence of events. Yeah, thank you, Houston. I thought that was right. So you just put it at 1 meter, whether you have a leader on or not, it'll be at 1 meter. But it did used to be the other way, I do believe. Is that right? Zion would always tell us about leaders with floats. All right, Burt Games, thanks for the raid. Party of 6. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for raiding our channel, though. Yo, Deadly, welcome to the stream. Back-to-back trophy barbels? No way. All right, so how about after, I don't know. How much time do we have left on the 13 minutes? Yeah, after happy hour, we'll move. Yo, Deadly, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thanks again, Burt Games. Oh, not you. I got you. 2 of them were called. Burt Game says, how's it going? Yeah, it's going well. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow also. Got 3 big. That way is a hook size issue. It could be a hook quality issue. Could be a hook quality issue. Ooh, we had that friction break a little high, chat. We could have just ripped that right off the line there. Okay. I mean, we're catching them. Waiting on the right side. Yeah, that's a great question, Deriza, because I didn't have to face that because I sort of accidentally caught the burbot when I was going for the Xander. Have you already caught your Xander, by the way? I do think that's the order to do it in is Xander first in case you get that lucky burbot. But if not, that's a great question. It feels like I'm more familiar with like catching burbot more consistently, but I would probably just look on the different maps that you can do that at and see what spots are most recently, placed and see how doable it looks. Thank you so much, Burt Games. Appreciate it. Thanks again. Burbot at Volgoth was easy. There you go. All right. Could this be the one, chat? Ooh, this could be the one, chat. Is that big enough? That's big enough, right? Wow. Wow. Yo, what's up, Amar? How big does the asp need to be, by the way? Thanks for calling out the asp for me. That was such an asp call out. How are you doing, Amar? Amar, you playing any Dune Awakening? Artrex playing it. I haven't gotten to talk to him yet. He started playing it today. But I haven't talked to him to see what he's thought of it so far. But I will probably join him at some point, at least for a little bit. I just don't know if I want to do the early access bit. It's like regular release is what, 4 days from now? That seems fine. I don't know. Alright, so what's next? Oh, hey, we've all been talking about it. Can we catch a brown trout? How far away from top water am I on spin fishing? This is going to be tough, isn't it? Because we don't have top water. And we're a long way away from top water. So, let's see. I wonder if float, like, can we do this on float? Yeah, we could do this on float. Y'all think float's actually the way to go? Does anybody have a... Let's look up Corey, just see if anybody's posted anything about this recently. As much as I love trolling Corey, maybe it's just go troll by the waterfall? Put spikers in the water, troll by the waterfall? I don't know. Across the world? I didn't know that about Fallout 76. I think Fallout 76 is a pretty fun game, honestly. I'm so appreciative and impressed that they've continued to like do cool things with that, you know? Spiker 18? Troll it or what? Go troll it by the waterfall? Is that the answer? Brown trout. Oh my goodness. Might have to buy 2 Spiker 18s. Or 1 more. That looks like the answer. Do you remember what depth you were at, Blue Tip? I'm gonna take that note because that might be. Oh, from the shore. Just cast it from the shore, huh? So we actually could do both. We could put a single float in, and then we could just cast it from the shore. 85 centimeter. You're right. Is Belaya Brown. But there's no way to just see the weeklies on Corey, is there? I guess you could look in, I bet if you looked, let's think about this. Nope. Okay. Yo, thanks, Crisis. Hey, is season over on Last of Us, by the way? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, not everyone. A lot of people are being pretty, it's a popular take to have right now to be anti season 2 Last of Us, I think. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. Um, all right, I'm actually not going to put this back in because the bite rate is so crazy right now that I'm not going to be able to get set up. I might not even be able to fish on Quarry because the bite rate at Copper right now. Probably the bite rate at Bear would at least be slow enough that I could get some fishing in. So we would be using this, except we would be using this, and we would just be hoping that we could get it in. We'd probably do like 30 retrieval. And then I guess the other thing we would be doing is the bolo for dung beetle 85. And we'll just try it. We'll see how it goes. You know, if this doesn't work out, another thing I really might try is getting a second. By the way, it always makes me smile when it's the fun with friends comments are always great, Deriza. If this doesn't work good, I might actually try trolling 2 Spiker 18s and just trolling this area over here. The only thing that I'm just don't love is that you're going to probably hit a fair share of pike that way. Not what we want, right? We might hit pike on this anyway. Change the leader? What would you change it to? I think I have a 19 on there now. I'm kind of okay with taking that risk, you know? And this doesn't have a leader at all. But this is... If we catch a pike on dung beetle, then, you know, what are you going to do? At that point, you just accept your losses. Let's go 15 clip. I mean, we need to be able to see it. 6.2. This is 3.8 load capacity. You know what I mean? Oh, you're saying I need to change the... Oh, we've still got a... That's funny, Wrangler. Alright, did we one-shot it? No. Are you saying that, I don't know, what are we saying here? I'm actually going to go clip 10. You know, the other thing is, we don't have to have this on Bolo. Couldn't we do fixed float? Wouldn't this work just as good? I don't know if you know this, Teresa. But last year I was called one-shot timing for a while. Just saying. Oh! One-shot timing. The nickname that didn't stick, but, you know. Yo, I love fishing at Corey. Oh, we'll never get this back. It's gone. Whatever that is, it's gone. I'm never calling you M-Dog again. Oh, man. Okay, okay. By the way... We actually don't want too big a fish. Okay, did you already get one, Teresa? Did you already catch yours? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're the one that one-shot it. Look at you. Alright, I don't think so let me change this. I don't think we're going to set up until nighttime at Bear. We'll get ready for the Bear morning. Wait, TriCaster? Wait, TriCaster for brown trout? Is that really a thing? I do wish I had a second Bolo rod. You think that's better than Dung Beetle for the 129 gram brown? That's amazing. Let's see if there's any interesting cafe orders really quick at Copper. Oh, tench order. If anybody's catching tench here. Bunny tench. Big old leather carp. Nothing good for me, but there's some interesting orders, especially if you're over at a tench spot. So we made 600 silver in an hour at exactly 1 hour. 57 minutes at Copper, 601 silver. It's pretty good. Oh, is that right, Wrangler? Yo, that's amazing. Big head carp on ultralight? I feel like it's just been too long. Let's recast this. Ooh, we got this. We got this nice new 3.5. Not gonna be able to get it out of the water. Let's go real small caster and hope for the best. Question mark? Uh-oh. Is that a grayling? Guess that's a grayling. I'm a liar who lies. In which lake do you think it's easier to get golden tench without PVA? I don't know, because I haven't tried in so long. Back when I did it, I think it probably was easier at Mosquito, but I'm not sure about now. Because I'm still seeing people post about Bear. I have no idea how Mosquito's doing on it. What kind of fish is that? Lake trout. Oh, okay. So sounds like bear it is then. Mussel corn, there you go. If you can do mussel corn, that's probably a good suggestion. I couldn't tell if there was something on this caster or not. The wind is blowing so hard at times that I think that might be what's happening. Two to 4 hours? Oh yeah, switch to bear. Give it a try. You never know. And bear's just been so interesting with the tench trophies and albino barbel and such lately. Looks, you think hook 6 is legit? Cassiveer's onto something with that hook size? Yeah, I haven't seen the albino grass yet myself, but it does look like it's starting to come in on muscle. That's funny, Doriza. Uh, oh, it says fish got away. Which one did it get away on? Oh, do I not have... Gotcha. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of confusing me. Just in case, I'm going to reel them all in. It's the most common of roach. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do caster on such a small hook size. What's up, Moy? That's gonna be another roach or something, I think. Hmm. Wild how slow the bite rate has gotten on this. Go a little farther out, maybe. At first it was pretty okay, but maybe it's time of day then. You got a golden tench on accident. Nice accident. Alright, let's speed it up just a little bit. Another lake trout. That is a nice accident, Justin. A very slow bite rate right now. Another grayling. Yeah, I guess we need Guess we need something like this. This might help with the bite rate, right? It's left. Greetings. How are you today? Glad to hear it. Do y'all want me to turn lurk bait back on tomorrow? I'll try to remember to get lurk bait going for tomorrow's stream. One more thing going on. You don't even know what lurk bait is? It's a little fishing game within the stream of a fishing game. But it's not on today. Oh, that could be a small brown trout, or is it a little lake trout? Laker, I guess. Yeah. Whoa! A pellet? Oh. This fish popped off? Maybe it was never on there good. That's too bad. Not sure. All beginner lures work really well if you change the hook to what the spiker lure has. Light colors for day and darker cloudy at night, which it's cloudy right now. Rainbow color lure works great in the rain. The rainbow color lures? Okay, so what we're saying is if you change to... Wait, spikers come with... I don't think that's the right one. Maybe it is. Spikers come with 8. Silver spot recommendations. I'm about to try bear on my main. Not on this account, but on my main to see how the muscle bite is at the moment. So get a couple of nice hooks, throw them on the cheaper lures, and it improves their how well they work. Is that what we're saying? It's good advice. I like that. And I definitely like changing with the weather, although I'm not necessarily doing that right now. It is completely cloudy and overcast, and I'm still using this bright yellow lure. But we're so specifically trying to catch a particular fish, I don't know. Maybe there would be something better to try. By the way, I don't know if you have. I don't know. It's left. If I don't know if you have PVA, but I just made 700 silver in an hour on that F1 spot at Copper. So 700 silver an hour is pretty broken. You know, it's still working for me. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're gonna find something better than 700 an hour, unless you want to go to the sea or you get lucky on trophy. You know. And you were fishing at Bucket? I think I caught. I was about 50% F1s, maybe 40%. It's a pretty good percentage. I'm broke, but I can help you catch a silver carp. That's funny. As soon as we get to like, 10 p.m. or something, I'll get set up at Bear on M-Dog. Do not ask me for financial advice. Hey, maybe your finances will improve once we're outside of these challenges, Doriza. Challenges do make us make some fiscally irresponsible decisions in game. Well, and that was the first hour I have fished that spot in a couple days. So maybe that's part of why it was so different for me. It's been years. Oh, so getting out of the challenges doesn't help. Well, hey. That's probably the richness that we should all be striving for in game. I think. There is just gotta be something going on. I don't know. The question is, after how we've seen this perform here in the evening, the bite rate on all this, how well this lure's doing just casting it from shore. Do we wait and do this again in the morning? Do we want to troll spikers for a little while? Brown trout's just around the corner. Uh-oh. Ooh. This probably has a better chance of being it than the random fish we're going to catch on that spinner. Oh, it's still a lake trout, though. What is the number one... what is the number one telescopic... Oh, we can't see for this. Never mind. Wish they would change that. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I think it's probably smart. So you didn't find any trolling either? One shot timing. You're the second person to call me that, Doriza. And I was the first. I do believe. Well, time of day, the bite rate has picked up. That's a nice little roach. We'll take it. That made you laugh out loud. I caught mine just to the left of the bridge. Wait, what? Like casting straight out? You were standing at the left of the bridge or what? Mayfly larva? Like on the bottom Wrangler or another float setup? On float? Well, I need to just get a second inexpensive bolo setup, I think. Maybe that's what we'll do overnight. Bottom could happen. Do you think so? So you're saying there's a chance. I don't like having these little floats telescopic setup right here. Just because of how weak they are. I mean, we're hitting the lake trout. I feel like it's a matter of time probably, but I'm a comfort 8 mayfly 12-meter clip, go. Basically retrieving, leading into this mouth, okay, gotcha. Well, I can try that in the morning. I mean, I think we're fishing the same spots, but it's fine. We can move around a little bit. Yo, Dark Hue, see you next time. Oh gosh, what have we started? See you next time. Oh man. Y'all be sure to come back tomorrow for that acid setup chance. What fish was that? Bounced off. I think it was a lake trout, but still. Casting towards the bridge. No, don't show up for the giveaway. Not into the little creek, but towards it? Okay. Well, I think what I'll do... I think I'm going to stand, like... I don't know if you meant left of the bridge as in on this side, but I would assume more on this side. I think I'm going to stand over here in the morning and just, like, cast from here straight out. Have those floats sitting right there so that we're kind of getting the mouth of the creek into play. And I'll just give this a try in the morning. Who knows? But right now I'm going to go get set up at Bear on my main account. So let me get that screen back on. And we'll keep watching that float over there just in case. And of course we've got the bottom out now for a minute too. Probably not going to catch a whole lot at night here, but we'll see. Beautiful at Corey, isn't it? Okay. Let's see here. We're going to muscle. What size hook you using? There, Wrangler. For all your trophies, you're like a bear muscle expert. 1, 2 on the alt. Okay, cool. Golden Barbel Bear. Apparently that's what we've been calling it. What's your fourth ingredient these days? Dried whatever? Or did you settle on something else? Remember, it's not only muscle, cocoa, and fruits, and cocoa corn working with it. So you like that better than just muscle? I'm going to the other one, 53 or whatever, 17. I don't want to pick that up too soon, but... So we could... Oh, that's right, on the altar, not... So we could go and crush some muscle... What is it? Muscle and fruit? On the main, it's krill. Okay. We could do some muscle and fruit. But yeah, I liked krill. I think I liked krill when I did it on Santiago a few days ago. What we got nibbling on our mayfly, by the way? Yeah, I got you. Okay. So like size 16 mussel and fruit boilies? Oh, it's not called mussel. It's called golden barbel bear. We also have golden bear carp. That's cocoa stuff. Golden tench bear. Ooh, golden tench bear. We've got all this golden stuff for bear, I guess. Oh, you're using 21 clip instead of 17? Is that what we're saying? Is it not the same spot? Oh, you're at 55.63. Is that where you would recommend I go right now? Yeah, we're talking about bear. $55.63, huh? Okay. What is it? What are we catching in the middle of the night? Oh, a white bream. That's cool. I'm not seeing mussel and fruit. Oh, sorry, you're talking about cocoa and fruit. I gotcha. So the mussel and fruit is just on sinking, right? We don't have pop-ups. We do have garlic and mussel. We could try garlic and mussel 16. But now that I see that, I'm thinking we just go straight mussel. Or you could just post it on Discord if you're wanting to. Yeah, these white bream are, they're into it. They're really into it. All right, so 55.63. 21, huh? I'll try it. Man, that other spot was so good. Has it slowed down? Is that why we're up here now? $21 cast behind the weeds. Been there, done that. Can I show my PVA? Sure. Sure. This is very standard PVA. We've been using this same PVA for a couple weeks now on the different spots in Bear. Golden Tinge. Nope. That's not the one. Golden Barbel Bear. There it is. Whoop. Elid. Catching a lot of different fish. Actually, let's don't cast back in because we're going to, in just a moment, we're going to head to the other spot. All right, so we're just going to go mussel corn. See how this does. We don't want it to be such an active bite rate that it's distracting from constant distractions, but it'd be nice to see some cool fish over here occasionally. Okay. Okay, let's get these in the water. And I had dried krill. Fourth was dried krill. All right, first fish at Bear at 4:33 in the morning on mussel corn is going to be a common carp, it looks like. Common of the carp. And it's 4:42. Let's get fishing here. You never know. $15K, huh? Well, you know, one of the skills that we were going to work on was saving, right? Work on saving. Is it a brown trout? Not a brown trout. Vendus. Are we ever getting this fish in? Not sure. Hey, one-eyed, nice trophy tench. Is that here at Bear? I see your trophy tench, and I add my own trophy tench. Same spot? Nice. Okay, as soon as we bring this fish in at Bear, we're going to need to cross the bridge and go just see what our fate is here. This might be bad news. Might be real bad news. Let's eat a good luck carrot. What do you say? We kind of want it to stay close to the shore. So if it's going to stay close to the shore, we don't mind it running and then we go catch up to it. Just buy as much time as we can. You got a card. Nice. Yo, why can I see my float? Oh, I see. Is it supposed to show the float window when the fish is on? I didn't think it did that. Hey, this fish is slowing down, guys. I think we're going to get this sucker in. I think. See how it's showing the float? That's so weird. I don't know if y'all can see my float window. Yeah, you see how my float window is popping up? When I'm not reeling, when it's just sitting there fighting it? I don't think I've ever seen it do that before on float, but maybe I'm just out of touch. Common barbel. Alright, we gotta focus here. It's getting close. I have small. It's 10. I've got the smallest size. I think this is a... It's a lake trout trap, chat. It's just a lake trout. It's just a lake trout. Just a little lake trout, folks. That was a water body record tench? Was that tench massive? 4.73? Yeah, sorry, bottom light, but still. Why would that... What clip for catfish at Mosquito? There's a question you don't see very often. Yeah, just not a lot of people doing it, Wrangler. Guess that makes sense. I try to base it on what I'm expecting to catch. Like if I do start catching a lot of big grass carp, black carp, then I'll switch. But if I think it's going to be more barbel and tench, it's kind of fun for me. 21 clip. What is this fish? A decent sized pellet on my little spiker. By the way. Oh, I haven't been looking at my float at all. Is it getting any nibbles? Still miss when we would all be huddled around the spot right next to camp with potatoes on there. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Lake trout. Is that right? I don't remember that Wrangler. Might have been way before my awareness of such things. That's cool though. Oh, this is what we do not want to see. Before you met me, yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, the OG Everest. Yeah, I never had Everest, other than the mostly broken one you sent to me. I stopped at... The highest I ever got back then was gold 80s. Hey, Stitch, nice F1. I guess we're catching F1s. Yo, what's your in-game name, Cassavir? Is it the exact same? Can't remember. There you go, Wheezy. Sent message. Hey, good job sending it to the right one. You're on it. Alright, let me see what you wanted. Lures. Let me just search for it. This way actually is fine. Joined plug 13. Is that really a thing? What is that? Are you sure that's not a store-bought? That's a store-bought. That one's actually not handmade. But you're welcome to pick a different handmade one. Unless I'm missing something, Casimir. It's a nice barbel, man. All right. Just send me a message sometime, Casimir, which one you want. I was just not going to look at it and hope for the best. I should try something different with the float because it's just basically not working. Yeah, we're definitely catching some barbel at 54.63. You got an albino? That's nice. Another decent tench. Wait, are you at 55.63 too, Yubica? You're catching that many albinos right now? I just missed a nibble on the float. Let's see if it nibbles again. Well, that's encouraging. Yeah, it's still nibbling. It's kind of... Oh, there it goes. Let's see what this was. It's an unusual nibble. Is it just a lake trout? Yeah. Okay. I could be wrong, but I sort of feel like when I catch a lake trout, I'm like, okay, well, maybe next time it'll be a... Oh, no. This is a snag spot? All right, this is good. So, even thinking about tomorrow's stream, looks like we may still be going for the brown trout. And might start off here at Bear. I'm kind of liking this spot. We got that Tench trophy. I would love to see a bigger albino barbel on this account. I think my biggest albino barbel on my main account is something like 1.5 kilo or something like that. It's small. So it'd be nice to find a bigger one. Man, I agree with that so much. If you can reach the snag, it should be like an auto unsnag it. That's such a smart idea. That should be the way it is. I agree. So 247 silver in 20 minutes, but almost 100 of that silver was on that Tench. So still good silver, but because of the trophy primarily. Oh, let me real quick, let me do this lure for you. So now let's see. You said wooden jerk fat 140, 140,005. That is this one. Wooden jerk fat 140,005. And okay. Goodness. Let me see if they have it here. Spiker 218. Oh, I can't get to it. That's what I was using, right? It was at your feet and you couldn't get it unstuck? Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. Alright, so 151, huh? What did I need? It's like the steel wire or something. Is that at hardware? Yeah. Alright. Get some steel wire. I sent a ton of So this is going to be interesting, Casphere. I'm not sure that my points in lure making actually supports this lure because it may though because it's wooden. Maybe it does. Yo, Master, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. But let's check it out. We've got the ingredients now. 140F005. 9 out of 10. So my points must affect it because that wouldn't have been a 9 out of 10. Let's see. Wooden jerk 140F005. Yo, I know it looks scratched up, but it is a 9 out of 10. It'll work just as well. Okay, so I'm going to call it for tonight. Remember, if you want to come... Sean, thank you for the follow as well. If you want to come tomorrow, we're going to do the... we're going to do the giveaway for the Acid Ultralight setup that somebody donated to the stream. So if you would like to be here tomorrow afternoon, have a chance at that giveaway. But either way, I look forward to fishing with you all tomorrow. We'll probably just do some more of the same, just chilling at Bear on M-Dog and messing around, looking for brown trout or whatever else we find to do on Santiago. So, based on what else I have going on tomorrow, I don't think I'll start the stream until at least, I'm going to guess 3 p.m. or thereabouts. And then we'll probably do the giveaway, an hour or so later. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Something could come up. I might not even be able to stream tomorrow. That's my plan. That's my hope. If I do get to stream, I will post that we're starting in Discord. I'm Eastern time, that's correct. All right, y'all are the best. Oh, you want me to give this away too? Wait, let me look at this. How much would it take to repair this? You want me to send it back to you? What do you want me to do here? That's amazing. You have worn this sucker down. I can have it. Okay. Let me see what it would cost somebody to repair it. Have you checked? I mean, this probably is one of the more expensive places to do repairs. 17,000 for the mech. You need a new friction brake, spool. How much does this reel cost out of the store? It's 26,000 to get it fully operational again. I can't remember how much the Cardinal cost. Cardinal 22S. Yeah, I mean, well, and prices are crazy too. Yeah, remember that. So what do you think it costs? Like around 20,000, repair it for like 15 or something? I don't know. We'll look at it tomorrow. We'll look at it tomorrow and we'll figure out what to do with it. Yo, thanks for sending it to me. Either way, I'm sure it's going to be a savings if somebody wants to go that direction. Okay, y'all are the best. I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Y'all have a good one. Tight lines, y'all.